One.
Okay, we are here interviewing four Chi Omega girls, Hannah, Rosie, Caroline, and Sarah, on the issues of the taxi in Wilmington, North Carolina. Okay, here, question number one is, how long do you feel the average wait is for a taxi on the weekends?
Like 20 minutes. At least, depending on if it's a big night or not, then it can be like 45 to an hour.
Okay, do you feel that that long wait for a taxi could be a contributing factor to crime and DUIs in Wilmington?
Yes, absolutely. Because especially if you have alcohol in your system, you're going to get really impatient at waiting. So you're just going to want to like take the easiest way out, which would just be get in your car and drive.
Okay. Do you believe that you should have the right in which to choose which cab company you wish to call?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Because we've formed a relationship with you and your cab drivers, and we trust you, where in the past we've been ripped off by other cab drivers.
Okay, how does it feel to know that with the taxi limit in the city that the government is violating your rights to choose?
It makes me angry, taking away our rights like that.
What's wrong?
And where do you draw the line?
All right, do you want the Wilmington City Council to remove the taxi limits?
Yes.
Okay, do you also believe that removing the taxi limits on the Wilmington City taxis would make Wilmington a bit more safer?
Oh, completely.
There wouldn't be people like waiting on the streets downtown, or at the beach bars. Like they wouldn't be sitting outside waiting, and then somebody come get them while they're just sitting there.
In other words, you're saying that by the long wait for taxis, they're becoming targets for the criminal elements.
I mean, I wouldn't want to like sit on the side of the road for an hour by myself if like something happened and I went with my friends waiting on a taxi.
Yeah, we were just at the bar the other night, and a guy was like mad because he couldn't get a cab, and so he like tried to fight and ended up hitting a girl in our cab, which is ridiculous. I mean, I can't even believe that happened, but like all over the fact that he couldn't get a cab because it was late at night and everyone was trying to leave at the same time.
Also, it would cut down on alcohol-related car accidents because people are more likely to get in their car and drive under the influence if a cab isn't coming.
Okay, very good. Would you be more likely or less likely to go downtown if they remove the limits on taxi cabs?
Much more likely. We rarely go downtown just because it takes forever to get a cab home, but calling your service is more reliable and you usually can get there as quick as possible.
I appreciate that. And that's all for the questions. Is there anything that you all would like to add?
Well, if they just took away the limitations that they have, we would go downtown and go further places to spend our money and help boost the local economy. But we don't, because we don't feel safe.
When you think about it, bars already close at 2, so if you call a cab once the bar closes and they say they're going to be there 45 minutes to an hour later, that leaves you standing on the street downtown until 3 a.m. when all the businesses are closed, you don't know anyone, none of your friends are away.
Drunkenness.
Yeah, and I mean, being a female as well, I know my parents don't like it, and I don't like it. Just call a random cab off or jump in one off the street if I'm by myself. And like, we've all had certain instances where went out and we wanted to come home, and that's why we have certain cab drivers we trust and then we want to call, and not just Google a random cab company and take our chances, because we've been ripped off a lot because they think you're a drunk college student and won't know that they're going the long way, or that they're charging you more.
Yeah. And their professional relationship has been crossed. We've had a cab driver that like socially texts us, and it's just there's like that professional line that you don't want to have crossed. So we need more cab drivers like Niall.
Thank you, I appreciate that. And I thank you for this interview, and we'll get in touch with you some more.
All right, thank you.